What's up, gamers? It's your boy Chris here, coming at you after the tournament. Here is an after action report. The tournament went pretty good, all things considered. I went 1 win, 2 losses, so less good than last time, but I faced against some of the stronger players this time around. So, that's where we're at. Yeah, my first game, I guess I can run through the games. My first game was into my buddy Josh. I'll probably link his channel in the bottom here. And I can do the YouTube collaborative thing. I think I can probably do that and link to his shorts and stuff like that, because he was doing some shorts about this. So first game into Josh, it was a close one. It was like he said 57-63. I think it was 60-63. I had to go back to the score and see what he missed, but it was still we came down the wire. It felt I felt really in control with that one. I was able to hold my guys back, and even though I was kind of on the back foot, because my deployment didn't go the way I wanted it to. They hot dropped the start time on us. The TO, I was like, okay, we're starting here in 3, 2, 1, and we still hadn't gotten set. We were still setting up the board. Because we were doing a thing where we're changing the layouts every turn, and so Josh and I were still trying to put the board down, and I hadn't a chance to get all my models out and I magnetized, so everybody's arms are here and there and everything. So I had to put the first drop I did was not the drop I wanted to do. My first deployment drop was not the one I wanted to do. Normally I do like a 14-man string, because that one gets to go back into, I get to move that one at the end of the movement phase. Or at the end of the deployment, I get to redeploy that one. So I didn't do that. I didn't get a chance to string out and screen out him off my objectives. But I think that actually worked out better for me, because he had a lot of aggressive infiltrators who were going to run up and do some stuff too. So by putting all my stuff behind my lines, I kind of kept things pretty okay. And I think that's what helped, is that he was running a lot of bodies that did fight first, but I had the numbers to kind of blunt those attacks a little bit, and just by holding back and letting him come into me, I think I was able, and I got lucky with my secondary scores too. So that's what probably helped me out with that one. The round 2, I was into my buddy Dave, another friend of the channel. Who does not have a YouTube, but otherwise I'd link him. And Dave was running a very hyper-aggressive Salamanders Flamer list, but I managed to hold him back pretty well for the first 3 rounds. I managed to skitter around and get, keep the pressure on the center of the board, so they couldn't get into my home field and block off my scoring that way. I was able to keep pressure up, and I forgot that he had the 10-man strong unit of Vanguard vets with the Flamers in reserve, which he dropped in, which screwed up my and he then overwatched me on the charge, because I had done a lot of things to avoid getting overwatched. And he just managed to, he dropped them in, and I could have dropped in a unit of Deep Strikers exactly where he dropped them in, I'm like, why do I want to do this? I don't want to, because I have a tendency to just drop them on the board to bring them on the board, but I didn't need to with that one. I felt I didn't need to, but that could have stopped him from dropping them in. And then he rolled extremely hot, like, you know, 5s on the D6 flamer shots, and they were exactly the right number. And I think he did he couldn't do the melted bomb thing, but he got like he had the enhancement that gave +1 to everything, so it was 11 flamers. So there was a flat 11 auto hitting shots, plus the D6 rolls. So it was like 50. I think it was like 50 something, maybe 60 something, like 56 saves that I had to make on my unit, and they'd already taken some minor damage, but yeah, that's a lot of saves, and that, you know, that wiped my unit. So that's what that was statistically unlikely, and, you know, dice to be dice, so that's how that happened. And then so that's what took that one out. And so yeah, misplaying those two, and then he got a big charge in. His Infernus Marines survived a strike from my Lancer. I probably should have put more in, but like he completely, like I was rolling 5 hits. They converted to 3 saves. He saved all of them, and that statistically should not have happened. And that would have changed my ability to do some pile-ins and consolidates. That would have made it more feasible for me to survive with more units, getting out of flamer range of his other things. And so that's because I was fighting with another. I had tagged more things in melee, so I could have piled in, and just, yeah, if I could have got more people piled in, they could have gotten on the other side of a ruin wall and been out of line of sight for most things. And so those 3 things really changed the tempo of the game. But other than that, it was still pretty good. I was pleasantly pleased with how well I did. And then my last game was into Homer. Homer's one of the TOs, but he likes to play orcs and GSE, and so he did really well. But he was bringing the new freebootist attachment, and he brought the Stompa. And like the only thing I can do to stop that is to let my Lancer do something about it. But my Lancer was he managed to draw. I'm so used to the Lancer surviving things, but he just had way too many shots. With the Stompa, I mean, it's 800 points, so yeah, it should be able to kill a 400 point model. But that's the only thing I had that could have done that. What I should have done is kept my Lancer in my Cerastus Lancer in Deep Strike, and that might have saved me. But that might have done some things, because once that Stompa got into footprints, I couldn't hide from that thing. There was no way I could just hide from its shots. It had too many. Or if I was trying to hide, he had Ghazghkull on the board edges, and I did kill Gaz. So, you know, points for me for chewing through the Meganobs and Makari and Gaz. But it was it was rough to try to get through all of that, everything there, because that was a thing. And there was just too many bodies, too many T6 and above bodies that with feel no pains and things like that, that I was just not. Yeah, I mean, you know, and he's fast, and so he's able to, you know, get into me, and you know, I had to stop the bleed with things, and yeah, that one was, losing the Lancer is what really you know, put me on the back foot on that, because I couldn't do a whole lot after that. And yeah, so it was still a fun one, because the one into Dave was really good. You know, knowing that I was holding him back. Dave did score the full 100 points, but I managed to you know, break 50 points. So I was, you know, keeping competitive until like he finally broke my back. But and so with that, going into the orc list, and you know, I'm like, okay, I know what to do next time. You just hide the Lancer, and then let the, you know, hide from the Stompa and let the Stompa come in, and then, because I was doing pretty good. I killed most of his other units. It's just the Stompa, and then he had the things to do that. So yeah, all in all, pretty good. I'll see if I do the next one. The next one's a team tournament, but there's a lot of stuff going on like that weekend probably. So yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys next time. Until then, hasta la pasta.